It's been over a week since New Year's and I haven't kept any of my resolutions. But there's still one resolution I hope to keep. I want to start cooking. Actually, I'm going to start cooking. So cooking it was. Staying away from home can take a toll on you, and what you miss the most is food. Good homemade food. Since food is my first love, I decided to take that bold step towards cooking, and the first thing I had to do was to buy all the utensils that were necessary to cook. You've heard of the saying, too many cooks spoil the broth, but in my case, I can do it alone. Somehow, all my cooking expeditions have been a disaster. So I'm going to keep it simple and buy only the basic utensils before I begin my twist with cooking again. Okay, so my cooking skills are nothing to be proud about, but at least I tried. Since kitchen shopping, as I call it, was not much of a fun thing for me to do, I had to find a place that stocked all that I needed, and an economical place at that, because I was sure I didn't want to spend much money on something I wasn't sure I'd be using for long. Cooking was purely on trial and error basis, and I was quite sure I wouldn't do it every day. So I headed to Cotton House in Thiruvanmiyur. But if you're wondering why it sounds more like a clothing store, that's because it is. But they also have an entire building dedicated to household and gift articles. Their stock is sourced from all over India and is very reasonably priced. Since I had a mission, I ignored the rest and headed to the top floor. To begin with, the place looks like a junkyard with goods piled up in every corner. It's a mess, but you're sure to find what you need with a little bit of searching and patience. Being an amateur, I had to pick only what was needed. Thankfully, I have a stove and refrigerator at home, but I had to get things to measure, mix, cut and cook. The first thing I could think of was a pan and a kadai or a pot. This store has a lot of options from coated to non-stick pans. Though the older ones are definitely better, the new ones offer quick cooking and easy cleanup. Considering my bizarre work timings, I hardly have any time to cook, or so I say. But anyway, I believe in easy cooking, which saves a lot of time for me. And I'm also sick of eating outside food, which is why I need to buy a carrier so I can take some nice home food to office. Most of us are working and all our time is taken up by it. And eating out is an option not many of us enjoy. So we have to find a way to cook, more specifically, an easy and quick way. This is when things like roti maker, tea maker and electric rice cooker become our best friends. These are efficient and time-saving, but you might have to compromise on the taste. I just have to wake up with a hot brewing cup of coffee. I'm addicted to it, and I hate this coffee you get in these coffee shops. There's nothing like our Madras filter coffee. So obviously this is on my list. The stock here is made of stainless steel. It is better to pick these as they are durable, are recyclable, easy to maintain, have heat transfer ability which ensures even cooking, look classy and most importantly, preserve the flavor. Alongside, the stove also has plastic and wooden utensils. So quite obviously, I chose to buy stainless steel. I went ahead and realized I had to buy spatulas, without which cooking would be a difficult task, and tongs are a must-have. I picked up other usual but important things like spoons, knives, plates, glasses and bowls. I'm sure to have guests and I have to entertain them. And I like playing the perfect hostess and giving my guests the best. And to be a perfect hostess, I have to be a little picky. For instance, I think no drink tastes good when not served in the right glass. Well, I know I said I'd keep it simple, but I can't compromise when guests come home. So glassware figured somewhere on my list, and I think when chosen right, they can look very classy. The multicolored glass utensils can also lend a charming and luxurious look to the kitchen. It's not the cooking, but the cleaning that follows that's the tiring part. And I think maintaining a kitchen is also very important. Well, with that, I'm done with my kitchen shopping and it's time to head home and start cooking. And you're invited to be my victim. Well, in case you want to join me on my next shopping adventure or have just about anything to tell me, write into feedback@ndtv-hindu.com. Till then, happy cooking!